There's also a problem in the country where the virus is believed to have originated almost 2 years ago. China is recording a fresh spike of COVID-19 cases, prompting many in the world to believe that it really is not over and the worst maybe is yet to come. In spite of record vaccinations, there are several places in China that are recording a fresh spike of COVID-19 cases. What more, there is a lockdown also that has been imposed in several parts of this country. Take a look.
The country where it all began. China is now struggling to contain a monster COVID surge, imposing a strict lockdown in Lanzhou, a city of 40 lakh, days after strict COVID curbs in Beijing County. Residents of Lanzhou have been barred from leaving homes if it's not an emergency. While transport services are working, access to tourist places have been restricted in northern China.
Beijing saw 5 new confirmed local COVID-19 cases and 1 asymptomatic local case, all related to cases from outside the capital.
Several housing blocks in capital Beijing have been locked down. A marathon race with 30,000 expected participants was postponed. Beijing also continues to enforce curbs on foreign arrivals with a 21-day quarantine, just 100 days before it's scheduled to hold the Winter Olympics in February. The city of Wuhan, where coronavirus was first identified in 2019, cancelled another marathon with 26,000 participants. Despite the COVID surge, China will keep on exporting vaccines and medical equipment.
Last year, China donated large batches of anti-pandemic supplies, including protection suits, masks and ventilators to 150 countries and 13 international organizations. Since the beginning of this year, we have offered 1.5 billion doses of COVID-19 vaccines to 106 countries and 4 international organizations, ranking the first in the world.
On June 19, 2021, China claimed that it achieved the 1 billion vaccine doses mark in the country. But then came the question of the efficacy of the China-made vaccines. Vaccines made by Sinopharm and Sinovac were used by governments across the world who are now having to depend on US and European alternatives such as Pfizer and Moderna and AstraZeneca for booster doses. The efficacy of the Chinese-made vaccines is somewhere between 50 to 80%, especially against the Delta variant that's causing a rise in the number of cases in China again, leading for many provinces to go under lockdown.
Will the fresh outbreak in China become a threat for the world once again? With Milind Sharma, Bureau Report, India Today.
Internationally, the R value or the reproductive factor or the reproductive rate is increasing in many countries. Reproductive rate is an indication of the speed at which the virus really is spreading. For example, if the reproductive rate is 1, it shows that 1 infected patient can infect another 1 patient. If the reproductive rate is 2, it shows that 1 patient can then infect 2 other people and then pass on the COVID-19 infection. Let's take a look at the reproductive rate in different parts of the world. The R value is about 1 in many countries. In India, it stands at 0.84%, almost close to 1. It's 1.1 in Russia, 1.6 in China. It is close to 1 in the US, Canada, UK, Brazil and Australia. An RO factor above 1 is an indication that the infection is spreading rather fast.